Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got two bags from the Uniqlo U Fall and Winter 2025 collection. The messenger shoulder bag and the mini bag. They both come in a few different colours, but they're very simple bags and they're very straightforward. But I still wanted to check them out for myself. You'll notice I might still have the tags on it. That's because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep them yet. If I take the tags off, I don't think I'm able to return them. So I figured I'll just take a closer look and just share my impressions with you guys. So we're going to start with the mini bag first. As you can see, we're in a different position because I don't have to stand up and showcase all this. It's very simple. As the name suggests, it's a very small and super compact bag with just two pockets. You do have the main compartment here, and at the back you do have a little mesh pocket at the back with some stretchability. You can wear it a few different ways. You do have a crossbody, over the shoulder, or even strapped to your arm with this little strap right here, which adds to something to make it just a bit more convenient if you do like that style. On the back here you do get that strap, and the strap is held down by a Velcro strap, and you could secure this around your arm, or you could have it placed anywhere else that you think might be good, like you could attach it to a backpack strap or something like that. The back here you do have the stretchy back material, like I said, with a bit of visibility with the mesh that you can see back here. You easily can see your items here, and there's a tag that I mentioned earlier. But yeah, it does have this material which is not fully waterproof, but it is also water repellent, but it's not a permanent finish, so over time this could kind of wear off and become less of an effect. Like all the Uniqlo bags I've covered, they all have this sort of same finish. And then you do have the zips with nice pull tabs here, nice and easy to open, YKK, and it does have a bit of a guard here as well to act as another protection for the elements as well. So just getting to the main compartment, you do get the Uniqlo U logo in the middle here, and that's pretty much a straightforward little pouch. Nothing else in here, no additional organizational pockets. I mean, you probably can't even fit anything and organize it anyway like this. Here's a little quick example. I do have my phone here, and you could just sort of put it in here, and it's just about the size of this phone in terms of height, and then you do have a bit of give on the left and right side to give you a bit more room. Generally it's not too big. Maybe a phone in here, you can maybe fit some items in here like this, maybe this Kirby, just an example, little items in here, a MagSafe power bank, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You do have a bit of room, but that's pretty much a lot of the room already taken up. So items just like that you should be able to store in here, little miscellaneous items like your earbuds and stuff like that. Hopefully you get the idea of this. It does come in three colors. You do have the dark gray option, the black, and the dark brown. Pretty classic Uniqlo colors. If you're a fan, you'll recognize these muted colors and the earthy color palette they lean into every season. Yeah, it's very consistent with all their apparel as well, and it does fit and match the aesthetics quite nicely. The bag here in the UK comes in at £14.90. Prices may vary depending on your region. It's definitely worth checking your local Uniqlo store or website just to get the correct currency price. Overall, very simple bag. I think it's okay, at least for me. It's not something I'll probably use that often because I generally need a bit more size, but it's nice to check it out and just really see in hand to see what you could use in here. Give you guys that first hand look if you haven't actually went out to the store yet to check it out. Here's the on body look. Nice length, nice, easy to reach, straight in and straight out like this. I keep little cards and stuff back here. So I did stumble across a bit of a problem here. So with the strap, I do think the strap is generally quite short because I can't even get it up to my bicep, and I don't even have big muscles. That's the funny thing. So, and it just sort of goes to my forearm, and it already fits quite tight here on my forearm. I think the strap here is a bit too short, I'm not going to lie, and if I pull it up more, it's just going to fall out. You can see that how short it is already, the Velcro right here. So I can imagine some people who are buff will definitely not fit this. So not the most practical here, unfortunately. If I was to keep this, I definitely won't be using this feature at all. I don't see any use to be using this part anyways. Moving on to the Uniqlo U shoulder bag. This one is slightly bigger than the mini bag. The exterior is made from a nice, slightly thick polyester material, and it does offer the same water repellent finish to protect against light rain. Though like the mini bag is not permanent and can wear over time, the repellent finish, so just be wary of that. The bag has a capacity of 24 liters this time, as listed on the website, which they usually don't. So you can fit quite a good bit in here. It does come with adjustable buckle straps, so you could use this to adjust to the preferred length that you want, and it does have these little cable or length holders that you could place here and help adjust with the excess slack. You could wear this as a shoulder, crossbody, or even carry it as a handbag depending on your personal preference. The straps are wide as well, which should offer decent comfort even if you're carrying heavy loads. The problem is with some people, they might mention that it still gets tiring. I think any crossbody bag that's over one side with weight only leaning to one side is always going to be uncomfortable no matter what. But you could of course prolong that by having better padding and better cushioning. So with the likes of these, they're very basic and obviously not as the same quality that you would get on maybe more expensive bags, but these are generally pretty decent and should handle like a good amount of hours before you feel a bit of shoulder fatigue. The design is consistent and thoughtful. The straps do run along the sides of the exterior all around. As you can see, it's very consistent, but obviously this one is stitched down and it just runs along all the way to the other side and all the way up. So a nice design. And it does have double zippers along at the top here with the same guarded zippers that you've seen on the mini bag as well, and you just open it up like that. Double zippers, very nice and easy to grab as well. For color options, it does come in the same colors as the mini bag. You got the dark grey, you got the black, and you got the dark brown. This keeps the color palette consistent across the collection and just gives you a larger alternative if you want something a bit more spacious than the smaller one. Very simple bag. There's not exactly too much I need to explain, but it's more so just showcasing this to you guys and giving you that video to see what you could fit in here or an idea. You can see how big it is on my side. They're way bigger than usual. So 24 liters is almost in the category of backpack levels where you're going to be able to store quite a lot. Good thing for you guys that's maybe studying or you carry a lot of books and all that carry on. So you do have on the exterior a little hidden pocket right here on the side. It is a vertical zip, so you do pull downwards when you have this upright. So you want to just be careful in case, you know, if you're out and about and people can sort of grab your valuable items. So just be cautious whatever you store in here. The pocket is quite big. It just runs to about here and all the way up here, so you do get a decent amount of height and depth into the bag. Yes, pretty nice. I do like that they included this. Moving to the main compartment, open up. I might fold this inside out and just give you a quick look. You have some organization in here. They're quite large, this part. You do have some branding here, Uniqlo U, and you can fit all your miscellaneous items, cables, chargers, adapters, little key rings, keys or little power banks. But other than that, that's pretty much it that you can store in here, and you just have this whole large compartment to store everything. Even if you wanted this to use this for groceries and all that, it's actually pretty good because it does have a lot of space. And you might notice that there isn't a laptop compartment in here, which the multi-shoulder bag, I believe it was, does have a dedicated laptop space. It's not to say that you can't use this for your laptops, but using your laptops, I would just be careful in doing so because there's not too much protection on this. Matter of fact, it's so thin that you will literally hit whatever valuable you put in here, so you want to be careful with that and do that at your own discretion. You know, personally I probably wouldn't, or if I had a laptop I would probably put it in a laptop sleeve and then store it in here. I'll show you with the 16-inch MacBook Pro. So this is MacBook Pro 16-inch and you can store it in here perfectly fine. I know a lot of people ask me this question. Fits a MacBook Pro perfectly fine, and you still have just so much more room in here to store additional things. Plenty of space, but like I said, just want to be extra careful with storing this because there's not that much protection at all inside this bag. No dedicated water bottle holder either, so that's either a make it or break it point for some people. I don't think there's much of a problem storing in here, to be fair. You can just lay it down at the bottom and you'll be perfectly fine. But nice simple design, and one that might, you know, suit a few of you, especially in this type of simple design. So here's just the on-body look, and you can have it over shoulder like this, or you could have it crossbody. I always do a crossbody no matter what. Crossbody is more suited for me, but you might notice that this does curve a bit around your body. If you have a flat item like a laptop, it will create a flat surface in the interior. Just be careful of that, because that might be uncomfortable when you have it to the side. It just might be hitting your bone. So you're going to have to turn it to the side and have it on your back. And this is what it looks like on your back. It is quite big, this bag, at least for my body size. You could carry it like a handbag as well by shortening this length here on the buckles. I just have it and just carry it like a handbag and make it shorter, obviously, but very simple, very clean. So the shoulder bag is priced at £24.90, which is also very reasonable, which makes it very accessible for most people. Overall, it's a versatile everyday bag, very simple, minimal design, and offers very good practical use. Hopefully this gives you a nice quick overview of the bag and the on-body feel, so you can decide if this is the right one for you. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them down in the comments and I'll respond. Yeah, that's it for the Uniqlo U 2025 bags. There's also a new backpack coming soon, I think, in collaboration with the Swedish Affliate collection. So keep an eye out for that video, and I'll definitely be trying to get that one in to showcase for you guys. But that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to see more Uniqlo products, we're covering Uniqlo products here, at least for the backpack range anyway. Hopefully they don't sell out. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much.